This is a fun team. We talked about it. This is a team that has a lot of fight, a lot of grit. But they do need to figure out a way to get some traction moving forward. I know that the schedule's a little bit crazy right now, but do they have enough? What do you need?
Well, I think you saw the Giolito situation, early on was off a little bit of mechanics, and now he's established himself like, yeah, okay, I found something. Obviously, Crochet, obviously, Bayo. You got some guys, Walker Buehler's going to be better, period. You need a starting pitcher, right? So that's their job to go find that. You need, obviously, more bullpen help. It just gives you depth. And that's the one thing the Dodgers have done over the years, right, is you have Andrew Freeman. They have a million. They're still looking for starters. And they got 17, it seems like, on the roster. Even Kike Hernandez is hurt. I count him as a starter now because he's pitched so much this year. But you got to just get
But I was saying this earlier, and I want you to speak on this too, because you've done both, right? You've been on teams that have limped in with like one starter, got to the playoffs, and then bam, you're done. You need two starters, no matter who they are, once you get in.
God, his routes tonight have been interesting,
100%. And by the way, this starting pitching is so important. The whole bullpen scenes going in the playoffs and World Series, you're sitting here going, it makes me scratch my head to this day. When you go watch a game, that starting pitcher is who you're leaning on, right? You got the big aces, and you're like, all right, give me 7, and let's go ahead and get 6 outs in the bullpen. Now we got bullpen starts, and we got all this stuff, and I don't even understand it. The starting pitchers are important, so you need some good dudes out there. You need the Evaldes, in big games to go, shove, or Chris Sales in the day, or when Pat Bond was pitching before he became an awesome closer, when he was drilling Sosa when we were in spring training, no one even knew who Jonath Bond. I said, dude, this is the coolest guy in the world. Who is that guy that drilled Sammy Sosa in the middle of the bat because they hit Trot Nixon in the first inning? Daniel Cabrera crumbled him. And we have this young kid, Jonath Bond, is just he's just coming over to pitch a game. And I looked at the guy and said, we need that kid. Who is that? And sure enough, later on that year, he comes up. He didn't say a word. No one told him. That's just the way the game was played. You know what I'm saying? But starting pitchers, don't discount that. You need horses and horses and horses. And I talk about in 04. Yeah, the team won and all the stuff. 5 starters didn't miss a start that year. Wakefield, Bronson, Schill, Pedro, and D'Lo. Period. End of story.